You get more out of life when you go out to a movie. And now, on with the show.
Hello, everybody. For the A Film By podcast, I'm Jeff Johnson.
And I'm Garret Gibson.
And we're taking you back to the box office for a quick, spoiler-free review of Eli Craig's latest horror film, Clown in a Cornfield.
It's time to sweeten the day with the marvel of Bay Pen brand corn syrup. That's right. A little drop of Bay Pen makes everything better. Just take it from Friendo.
Hey, check it out. It's Friendo.
Everyone's favorite clown. Now, tell me, folks, are you a friend of Friendo? I know I am.
We're gonna die.
And remember, kids,
never fuck with Friendo.
So Quinn and her father leave the big city behind for the small town of Kettle Springs in middle America, where the cell phone service is scarce, but the town's dark history revolving around Friendo, the town's creepy clown mascot, is downright scary. Garret, clowns, scary or not scary?
I think they're scary. Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things with cinema or even their folklore. Little film a while back Eli Roth did, just simply titled Clown, gives you a little look and insight of that background of clown history. And I gotta tell you, it terrified me then. And films like It, Clown and Cornfield, or Terrifier, it goes ahead and brings that back to life for us.
Poltergeist, the creepy clown doll.
Yeah. Creepy clown.
Yeah, clowns are scary. Cornfields. If anything we learned from the 80s, cornfields are definitely scary.
Yeah, there's a few children that made us afraid of those cornfields, I gotta tell you.
I'm friends with one of those children. He's a good guy. This is a movie that's taking two very scary tropes and mashing them together in what I can only say is 90 plus minutes of just gory, brutal, scary fun. Would you agree?
I would 100% agree with you on that. It was something that even from the start of the film, I think they get you off onto the right foot there, and it never really lets up. There's a little story building here and there, but other than that, I think we get delivered exactly what we got in Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and it's one of those things where it's a lot of the splatterhouse gore. It's a lot of fun, and I think this hits on just about everything it could.
Yeah, there's some nice nods to some of the all-time great horror films. I don't want to spoil those. But Eli Craig, the director of Tucker and Dale versus Evil, we knew to expect a little bit of comedy with a little bit of absurdity, I think. He also did, was it Little Evil for Netflix with Adam Scott?
Yep.
Another fun one. Yeah, this guy's great. I it seems like he's taking his good sweet time putting out new films, and I just wish he'd give us a little bit more. A lot of fresh faces in this, but we got some familiar faces. Garret, tell us about Will Sasso.
Now, Will Sasso's character as Dunn is he's playing the sheriff of this He's a sheriff of this small hick town, and I gotta say, from the moment he walks on screen until the final time we see him, he just delivers. He's so much fun in this film. It's someone that I tend to not look at a cast list. I don't want a surprise like this to be spoiled by that. And just to see him in this film honestly made my day. And yeah, now I look forward to seeing him in more horror movies like this.
Yeah, you got the great thing about Sasso's performance is that he just keeps you guessing. Is he going to be the typical dipshit sheriff in a horror film? Is he going to be the reluctant hero? Is he going to be something else? We know Garrett, but we're not going to spoil it. Moving on, let's talk about our buddy Kevin Durand.
Now, Kevin Durand playing the role of Arthur Hill in this film. He plays the father of the main lead boy in the film, Cole Hill. And now, it's a side of Kevin Durand I've never seen before, but I gotta say I've enjoyed it. This is a guy that's coming off quite a big 2024 with Abigail and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yep.
He did an amazing job in both those films. And again, he goes ahead and knocks it out of the park again with this one. Met him last September at Whorehound, actually.
He did.
And I've got to tell you, the people online were mad at me and my brother. I know they were, but Kevin Durand is such a nice guy. He stood there, talked to us for about 15 minutes.
He's chatty.
Early work with Smoking Aces and everything like that. And could not have been a nicer guy. So I'm rooting for every film that I see with him in it. And so far, he's not delivering anything bad for me.
No, he's playing the mayor of Kettle Springs. And I'm really digging his Mayor Vaughn Jaws vibe.
Yes.
Just once, the town's got a dark history, but we're moving forward. We're bringing it back.
We've got our corn syrup festival going on right now.
Founders Day parade, right? Kevin Durand is just awesome in this film. I wish we could talk more about him, but we just can't. It's spoiler free. But we can't talk about the breakout performance.
With
Katie
Douglas.
Yeah, she's playing Quinn, our final girl, as it were.
Now, for Katie Douglas, this being the first memorable time that I've seen her in anything. I haven't looked up her filmography yet to see what exactly she was in, but she was simply amazing. It's one of those characters that, as a final girl, you're rooting for every step of the way. And I think she delivers in this performance. And I'm hoping this lands her more final girl roles. I'd love to see her in, an Evil Dead film or something of that nature coming up next. I mean, I think the sky's the limit after this one.
You and I are not familiar with her work for the simple fact that you and I don't watch a lot of Lifetime movies.
Okay.
I kind of dipped into her filmography. She's played like a kidnap victim several times in Lifetime movies. Those great Mother on the Rage, Mother on the A Mother's Revenge, A Mother's whatever, But, happy to see her break out in a movie like this. I absolutely agree with you. I think we're looking at maybe the next Jenna Ortega, who's going to just take the genre by storm. Not your typical damsel in distress. She is a strong, independent character from the opening salvo, right? I mean, challenging her dad on the car ride over. She's challenging authority at school. She's kind of taking the lead with the popular boy. She's strong. I dig her. I absolutely dig her character, and love what she's doing in this film. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's simply amazing. Like I said, I would love to see more of her, and I think you honestly hit the nail right on the head. Maybe like one of the next Jenna Ortega kind of characters where we're going to see her, and maybe Scream 7 or whatever it may be. I would just be absolutely delighted to see it.
Hollywood, call her up, get her on the screen. Garrett, this is some of the most over the top splatter we've seen in a while on the big screen.
Yes.
And it's nothing but fun, right?
Oh, it absolutely is. There's several moments where you and I had to look over at each other. It's like, what the hell? Just absolute Tucker and Dale style gore, which is what brings me back to. And it's a bit of the nostalgia factor for me just because it's been so long, like you said, since we've gotten a film like that. And it's just so much fun because not only is it gory, but it's typically in a comical moment is when you get this extreme gore. And
yeah,
I think that just pairs so well together. And, I'm just very pleased with it.
it's the kind of violence that happens on screen and you cheer. Like
Yes.
you're looking at your buddies, you're laughing, you're clapping, you're having fun with this one. I kind of feel like it's a love letter to slasher films of the 80s and 90s.
It truly is, yes.
Well, Clown in a Cornfield will be in theaters this weekend. Garrett, should the audiences go see this? Should they wait and stream it? Or should they skip it?
Now, this is one of those films I think you have to absolutely go and see. It makes the movie theater experience so much fun. You get your popcorn, you get your drink, you get your recliner seat, and then you just get to sit back for 90 minutes and have a good time with your friends and enjoy a bit of fun cinema.
Absolutely. I got to be honest with you, man. May has always been like the kickoff to the summer box office. And I know it's coming. You know, the end of the month we got a huge tentpole franchise coming back, but I'm happy to see that the horror genre, which typically lands in February, maybe you see it in September, seems like with this and Megan 2.0 and there's like 3-4 other solid horror films that are we got Final Destination's back, Bloodlines.
Right around the corner, we've got Jordan Peele's new film coming out as well.
Him,
yeah.
A lot of fun stuff. It's a great time to be a horror fan. I'll say that, and I'll also say I'm right there with you, man. Definitely, if you want to have some fun, just go see this one because it does not disappoint. And I think that'll about cover it. We're gonna take a week off, right? Next week. But
yeah, a couple of us are out of town. Got a few things going on, but I think we're coming back in 2 weeks here.
2 weeks, Garrett. I need you to trust me one last time. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Right?
That is absolutely right. We've got the new Mission Impossible film starring, of course, the amazing Tom Cruise. I'm excited for this one.
We'll see you in a couple weeks for Tom Cruise and the Final Reckoning.